Michelle Nunes here at LegalTech New York 2015, and I'm here at the Nexidia booth, an award-winning organization that focuses on producing business insight from audio and related interactions. To my right is Mark Tabbs, who is actually a client of Nexidia. He's Executive Director and Global Head of eDiscovery Technology Services for a leading financial services firm. Kind of wondering which one it is, but you can tell me later. And Doug Stein, who I met last year. He works for Nexidia. He's Senior Director of Financial Services for Nexidia. Gentlemen, thanks so much for taking some time out of your day.
Great to be here, thank you.
Great to see you again.
I know, it's good to see you too. I'm going to jump right in and hammer Mark with some questions, because you're the client, so I'm going to get the real deal from you. I want you to share your experience and views on the concerns for audio and e-discovery and investigations.
I'd say the biggest challenge we have is managing our regulators and our courts' expectations around how fast we can turn voice data around. There's an expectation that you can treat a voice record the same way that you can an email or a text message, and it's quite the opposite. One from a format perspective, another from a content perspective. I'd say the second challenge is one around becoming less reactive and more proactive, and that's where we're trying to move the bar.
Okay, somewhat related, I think it's actually tangentially related, is that there's a number of sessions here at LegalTech that focus on the larger strategy of governance. So how does audio, fit into that program as well?
That's a great question, very related. Information governance is about understanding the relevant records that a firm needs to keep. Voice presents a different challenge around that, in that it's hard to identify the content, unlike, again, a text message or an email. So there's additional analytics that one needs to apply to a voice record to be able to apply the taxonomy that a firm would implement.
Something like, I don't know, like sentiment or tone, or are you saying something like that?
It's very much around the what is actually in the voice record, what is being said, and then determining whether that content applies to the various taxonomies, i.e. are you talking about a client or not.
Okay, this makes me think I got to go over to Doug, because Doug, I think you're going to have all the answers here. So he's saying that searching for audio is different than searching for traditional electronic communication. So how's Nexidia making that easier for customers like Mark?
So Mark spoke about the differences, and 14 years ago, Nexidia patented technology that actually allowed customers to search the audio itself. Before that, people were trying to convert the audio to text. We've proven to be more reliable, more accurate, faster to do as well. So that was patented technology that we created. We've now actually enhanced that with what we call neural phonetic speech analytics. Sounds big, but we're actually adding on top of that patented technology transcripts, word level analysis, sentiment that you asked about as well, providing whole new levels of insight for customers as it pertains to audio e-discovery and audio analysis.
Wow, okay. I know you also made an announcement today here at LegalTech, and I'm guessing it has to do with this technology. Can you tell me more about that?
Actually, the announcement at LegalTech is about our compliance management module. It takes the neural phonetics, and we're putting an entire workflow management layer on top of that so that the compliance professionals can identify issues before they happen. We can uncover topics they didn't know about. We can analyze each and every instance of those and share that with the compliance professionals, escalate the issues to the who needs to see it, and disposition them and take the appropriate actions to try to prevent the costly issues and concerns that financial services firms are really concerned about.
Wow, so it's happening, I don't want to say real time, I don't know if that's an accurate way to describe it, but is that close?
We'll say near real time.
Yeah. Wow, fascinating. Mark, last question for you. For those of us, myself included, who haven't dealt with audio programmatically or consistently, what advice would you give?
I would say understand your operating procedures. As Doug was saying, there's a big movement to become less reactive and more proactive. And when you're becoming more proactive, there's a set of operating models that you need to implement. That requires you to understand your formats, understand how you want to apply words and lexicons and lists, and operationalizing that environment to take the best and most out of the investment that corporate firms like mine would make.
And I think that's exactly where Nexidia steps in. Am I correct?
Absolutely. So our patented technology and the advancements we made are helping to get in front of the issues. That's right.
Wow, great stuff, you guys. Thanks so much for taking some time out of your day, and have a great rest of your time here at LegalTech, and I'll see you around.
Thank you.